Bangladeshi students are spearheading protests once again across campuses in the country. This time, they are raising their voices against a rising number of crimes and violence against women in Bangladesh. This also goes to show their displeasure over the crumbling law and security system in the country. A clear sign that Bangladesh's hopes for a new age is going sour. Here's more.
It continued through the last weekend and into Monday and Tuesday. Tens of thousands of students at college campuses in Dhaka and other cities demand justice for victims of rising atrocities against women. There's a rising pitch for removal of Home Affairs Advisor Mohammed Jahangir Alam Chaudhry. The immediate trigger was the brutal torture and rape of an 8-year-old girl in Dhaka on the 6th of March. Doctors say her condition is critical. A case has been filed against 4 suspects, all known to her.
We have been silent for a very long time, and the violence has been normalized because we have not seen the government take any visible steps to actually resist or at least diminish the number of violence that has been happening. We need reforms in every single step, in every single sphere of the society, and we have suggested some of the recommendations. For example, the definition of rape.
Reports of rising attacks on women in Bangladesh took off during protests that ousted Sheikh Hasina in August last year. Chief Advisor Mohammed Yunus's spin doctors had downplayed them. The incidents have piled up. Multiple cases of brutal assault, rape and gang rape have been reported, many of them within families. That's besides the many concealed for fear of shame to the family name. It is extended to social restrictions imposed on women. Young women assaulted over a dispute on smoking in public, cancellation of women's sports matches, actresses and models prevented from inaugurating showrooms. The latest case, the 8-year-old girl's rape, has been a tipping point of sorts. The numbers tell a horrible story. Women's rights organization Bangladesh Mahila Parishad reported 189 cases of violence against women in Bangladesh in February alone. The report released last week says this included 72 minor girls, of whom 30 had been raped. 46 victims, including 10 minor girls, died in these attacks. Police headquarters data says cases of violence against women surged 19.5% in just 1 month from December to January. A joint survey by the UNDP Bangladesh, National Human Rights Commission and CRI says about 87% of women in the country have faced harassment at least once in their lives. Only 1% of them reached out for legal help. Amid mounting criticism, Chief Advisor Yunus has stepped in to raise alarm on the law and order situation. The government promised to speed up investigations on women's crimes. A crumbling law and order situation is just one of many problems on multiple fronts that Yunus contends with. Protests by Islamic groups like the Hizb ut-Tahrir demanding an Islamic caliphate have gained momentum over the last few weeks. Clashes with police are a regular feature. To this backdrop, add an economy in freefall, geopolitical troubles, and the ever-rising shrill for early elections. Yunus's troubles are no one's envy.